two decent guys, like I don't know, like somebody on like Lori marketing level or something, and get two of those guys or two depth pieces or three depth pieces. They basically don't need nothing really. I don't know.
Nah,
Okay, so you got a good
man.
bench already.
Yeah, they like really built out a good roster. You look at it, defense, shooting. Like so many people get caught up in Shea and yeah, we're gonna have the foul talk. My thing is he's good enough. He shouldn't have to flop. If the fouls are legitimate, call him. He does drive the most out of anyone in the league, so he is going to be rewarded. We don't got to do the phantom shit, but outside of that shit, he averaged 24 points on just straight buckets. So you have that someone that is dynamic, someone that is efficient. He's only getting better. What Shea is like what 28, and then if you look at it, you really got your core in place. So you just got to keep just putting guys around him that can really hit a shot and defend. Like that Caruso trade was crazy. Like trading Josh Giddey for him, just getting somebody to buy in, less is more. I'm sure Chicago like what they got in Giddey, but just getting in someone that knows their role. Like they go stretches. Like you will blink. Like we were looking at the game last night. They were down by like whatever six. Next thing you know, they're up four at the half. Then they're up 20. And then it's like, oh shit, the game over.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That was game what? You talking about game two?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was
So,
close, and it was like they just started whooping on them for real. It was like no, it was like the second quarter, like the last 3 minutes, they just went on like they went up 16 like quick. I'm like, bro, like I think that was game two. Yeah.
and it's crazy. They could have been there last year. Like they lost Shea fouled Kyrie, and they could have went to game seven last year. So it's like they're really early. Shea is the only player on their team that's in their prime, and Jalen Williams is good. Like that's a hell of a draft pick. Pick 12th in the draft. You hit on him. Then you got Chet Holmgren. Like that's insane. That's crazy. He didn't really play. He didn't play his rookie year. Well, he didn't play last year, right? He played last
Who?
year. He didn't play his rookie year. That's what it was.
Rookie year, yeah, I think it's rookie
Yeah,
year.
and then he was injured this year. I think Chet can still get better. Like that's what's scary.
Bro, checking definitely get better. I think he like his offense getting better. His defense already like elite to me.
Yeah, it is. Like that's one thing I looked at. Like one thing I liked about him with his block shots is he's disciplined. He's not like a Hassan Whiteside that is gonna go out and chase blocks. He's gonna try to jump straight up and down. He's gonna be disciplined. He's gonna make you finish over him. And OKC is in. I'm not gonna talk that dynasty talk because the NBA is so good. Like Boston still had a legit shot to win it this year if Tatum doesn't get injured. But shit, what's gonna happen next year? Pretty much you're gonna have a Tatum that may not be there. Like,
Yeah, he won't play.
yeah, he probably won't play.
Yeah, that
Dame's not
Achilles,
playing
they ain't
next
gonna
year.
rush him back. You know, I think he only 26 by the way, and he got hurt. He hurt his right Achilles. So they were saying like somebody made a good point about he jump off his left foot like when he jump and dunk. But it's still, I mean, I think he's still gonna be
And
straight. I don't know, man.
and
It's,
Boston's in a serious thing where we don't know. Like, I'm not gonna put this out there, but let's just say like something magically happens, and I'm gonna tell you this: you might want to record this because if we see some funny shit next year, the NBA is in on it. But let's just say they punt the season. I don't believe no stupid shit like
mhm.
trading Jalen Brown or anything like that. But let's just say, hey, they try to find a way to offload Porzingis or offload Drew Holiday, and you let Brown go out. Brown go out, try to lead the league in scoring. They barely missed the playoffs. That one kid is from the Boston area, AJ DeBonsta. He mess around to be like the number two or number three pick. I would tell you that the NBA is rigged, but something like that can happen. A team go out like shit. We just saw that with Dallas magically get outside of making the play in, losing the play in. Now you're getting Cooper Flag. So Boston pretty well may be in that position next year. I think they have enough talent that they should be a solid playoff team, but shit, you never know which way the league is going.
You never know, man. I'm looking at Boston, like you said, Jalen Brown. I don't know because he got the $300 million contract or whatever. But Porzingis, I mean Horford might retire. Porzingis might get. He might. If it might just be time for him to go. And I'm thinking about Drew Holiday too. I mean, are they gonna really keep him? I don't know. I think Derek White the only one. Derek White, Tatum, and maybe Taylor Brown staying. I can see that.
Yeah, there
And
there
Pritchard
will
gonna want
be.
to get money somewhere. I don't know how much this money is, but I know he gonna want to get money. Like he played decent in the playoffs.
I think he read up, so they may have him for next year. I mean, another year. I would say one thing about the East is it's not as deep as the West, but who knows? Like, let's say, know, Philly may get their shit together. We don't know, but they may get their shit together. They're having a third pick this year. Maybe a year with no Embiid. Maybe he's healthy. I don't know. That's a big thing. But some teams are going to be do some reshuffling, and it's interesting to see. Detroit definitely can make another leap. Um, I like what they have,
Hmm.
but it should be an interesting offseason. One thing about this is a lot of these teams are pretty much becoming strapped on the moves they can make. So it's really looking like, all right, who's going to look to try to offload? Who wants to take on money? And if you're seeing a trend now, yeah, you win, but then you really don't have the money to hold on to your players. Or two, once you do win, when can you really upgrade your roster? Like that's one thing that hurt Denver this year. Two big moves that hurt them that when they won it. Losing Bruce Brown because they couldn't pay him in free agency, and then going and losing now KCP. That's another shooter you took from
You know,
him. So
shooter that can play defense too at that.
yeah, so you got three guys now making 200 plus million on your roster. Where are you getting better? Where are the assets? If you're not drafting, if you're not developing, you're cooked. And that's what going back to him, OKC had the luxury to do. Get a lot of those draft picks, friendly contracts. Now you can take on a Hardelstein, pay him to bolster your front line. Now you can take on a Caruso. You get what I'm saying? By trading these guys. So, those are outliers. Teams are still going to be able to compete. I think the Knicks are in a good position, but Thibodeau, I'm not going to throw him under the bus. They have to just figure out, like, he got to figure out who his guys are. And,
No, it's breaking up.
like, I'm a.